Okay, guys, so episode 2 starts with all the couples meeting their new spouses. So I'm going to do you guys a favor and I'm going to show you some of these amazing actresses that are planning the show. But the very first couple that quote unquote just got married is Caroline and Carson, and apparently they are located in Venice, California. So one thing that I noticed when they first met each other is, first off, she punched him in the shit because she didn't know who the hell he was and she didn't expect him. But second of all, they already expected to be coming inside of a place knowing that they were going to be quote unquote married or inside of a home shacking up with another person. So that was very interesting to me that they signed this contract agreement, as you guys learned in the last episode, put up all their assets, and they knew that they were going to be shacking up and messing around with someone else. So we got Caroline and we got Carson. All right, now we have Maggie and Sawyer in Calabasas, California. That's Maggie. And that's Sawyer. So with Maggie and Saw, their first encounter was he came in as Mr. Smooth and she had to let him know, like, listen, I miss, she thanked him for getting her flowers. Then she started talking about, warding off bad, vibes and how she got the sage in the house. But he is just like, it stank, we need to crack a window. And she's just like, yeah, I miss my husband already. And he's like, look, it smell like booty up in here. Like, let's get something done. Stank. It's stank. All right, next, guys, we got Sincere and Connor, who are just married in Hollywood Hills, California. Damn, y'all, her name is Sincere, not Sincere, okay? And she just had to check him for saying her name wrong. And I felt like she was checking me all along. She was like, Sincere. So, excuse me in the first episode. And for all of this episode, her name is Sincere. And honestly, they seem to be kind of vibing well outside of the name check. So I guess we'll see what happens. All right, guys. And then we have Deandra and Dallas, who were married in Pasadena, California. Deandra ass about thirsty and ready for a new man, okay? Because soon as Dallas walked inside the house, she's like, are you my new husband? Well, I'm sure you're hungry. I got dinner waiting on you. Like, well, damn, bitch, what about your current husband? Like, whoa, she ready. So he basically just rejects her advances. Like, look, I'm trying to go to bed. I'm trying to wash up. I'm tired. And then he, like, tries to just be all like, oh, but the immune system of blood, like, all, like, throwing out words is unnecessary. Like, she understands what you're talking about, bruh. She's very smart and very rich, but he doesn't know that. So they got this little vibe thing going on, but he still's like not messing around with that. So all of the couples, they get a message, and the message basically says, quote unquote, it has their name, it says their pre-screened video, and it also says, do not let them know that you actually saw this video. So the couples, they go ahead and press play, of course, because they want to see who they're shacking up with, who is his new wife or this new husband. So the first couple that gets the message, or the first individual that actually gets the message, is Sawyer or Saw. And he gets a message, regarding Maggie. And Maggie basically talks about how she had a dog when she was younger. She promised her parents that she wouldn't sleep in a room with the dog. And she took the dog outside and the dog ended up dying. So that was her personal secret and she blames herself for it. We got Connor and Sincere. So Connor learns that Sincere was for sale once, and she got these tattoos that are covering up some trauma that has happened in her life. So Maggie tried to call Sawyer out, like, are you ever even serious? All you do is try and flirt or play games. Like, can you be for real? And he got for real with her. And then he was like, yo, like, you can hide behind your stank ass attitude. And she just looking like, so Deandra is learning that Dallas may have had some type of regrets, possibly about not having children. He kind of feels useful. He feels like he wants to save people, but he also feels like he wants somebody for himself, somebody that needs him. And so that's a little bit about his character that she's learned. So Connor and Sincere having a good ass time. I mean, damn, they just got to the motherfucking house. They popping motherfucking wine, eating chips, cracking jokes. Like, hold up. So Caroline learns that Carlson and his wife literally just had sex right before the trip and that he loves her, but they don't love each other like as husband and wife. It's just kind of like they roommates inside of this home. The love is gone, but he still loves her. So she learns a little bit more about him. All right, so here we are in the morning, and here's Dallas and Deandra, and here she is once again already with the breakfast plate ready, okay? Like, here you go. Let me serve you, honey. So Dallas and Deandra, they're in the kitchen flirting, and one thing that I noticed is that she used that message that she got about him and how he felt like he was useless and everything, basically, to be really manipulative. She was just like, oh, that's a look I haven't seen before. And he's like, what? And she was like, hope. You have hope in your eyes. And I'm just like, bitch, why are you being manipulative? Like, and then also she keeps bringing up the fact that she has money and her husband used to be a drug dealer, but he's now trying to become a stockbroker. So she really putting all his information out there. So we got all the couples. All of them are in some way, shape, or form feeling each other. We got one couple eating popcorn. We got one couple dancing, grinding on each other. We got another couple holding hands. I mean, everybody just doing got one fist pumping it. Like, everybody's just really enjoying each other, really enjoying their new spouse. And so moving on to this next Carson scene. And Caroline, they're together and they're like, yeah, today was such a good time. And Carson's like, yeah, this reminds me of when me and Matt, and he was like, me and my wife, you know, we dance. And she's just like, oh, okay, yeah, well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. And he's just like, hold up. Like, when did I get the power to make you feel bad? Because at this point, like, this is me, Angel Vondrina, talking. At this point, like, girl, you know him for a couple hours, okay? And you up there in your feelings like, your wife, like, bitch, his wife. Then he feels bad about it. And Sawyer is playing on Maggie's heartstrings too. See, he brought some puppies over toward her. Remember, I told you the story earlier. And here her ass is crying because it reminded her of what, you know, she went through when she was younger. Damn, she had to go up on his shit, call them little boxer boys. Like, don't pretend to know me. So Dallas is feeling really bad about having a movie night, a movie daytime date, whatever you want to call it, with Deandra. He's like, look, thank you so much for the movie. I'm about to go take a walk. Like, just having this feeling, having this conversation, laughing this hard with another woman when, you know, I just left my wife so soon, it just doesn't feel right. So he ends up leaving and going to go take a walk. So Connor and Sister Ray went to some tattoo shop and got something done with her tattoo in the back that she said she didn't know what she was going to do. So once again, we got one of the couples playing each other out based off the video footage that was sent to them. So the episode ends with Sister Ray. She starts to pack all of her bags. Like, I shouldn't be in a situation. You know, my husband basically took me off the street, made me his wife when everybody else spit on me and I wasn't shit. So I shouldn't be doing this. And he's like, listen, where was he there for you when you needed him the most? And she just kind of stopped in her tracks like, damn, you right. So he's all irritated and shit. You know, he goes in the living room, dude, pops a beer can open like, don't fall for her, asshole. Like, why would you be falling for her? Like, you just met her a couple hours ago. What are you talking about? Woo! That's a lot to deal with. If you like this video, love this video, leave comments in the comment section and let me know what videos or shows you think that I should do reviews on. Talk to you later. It's your girl, Angel Vondrina.